Alright, this is day 4 of Gold Stake. So, just to double check, in the other days we did blue stake or blue deck, yellow deck, we did a white run on magic deck, and then we did a gold stake on checkered deck. Out of these, the ones that are left over that I'm most comfortable with would either be magic deck, ghost deck, or red deck. I'll keep it plain, I'll keep it Jane. Let's see red deck. Alright. I don't think any of these, or either of these options, I'm going to go for the skip. So let's open up and see what we're dealt with. Alright. So I see maybe 3 of a straight, but we're not going for ends here. We'd be going for middles. We'd be going for a 10 and a king. I'd much prefer it if we maybe had a 10 here instead of the ace and go on either end. We have 3 clubs and 3 hearts. If we're going for a flush, we'd go for clubs because we already have 2 high cards. And if we're going for the straight, we wouldn't need the 9. So maybe we play it like this. I think so. I think that's a good option. Alright. So again, we have 3 hearts, 3 clubs, and we really want to get the one shot. And I think because we have 3 hearts, 3 clubs, and we already discarded 2 hearts, we're more likely to draw the clubs. So I believe discard here again. And what do we have as far as greens go? So we could draw the full house. We likely won't. Do we go spiraling if we don't? Maybe we do. So I think we have 10 clubs left, 11 spades. I think we just discard. I'm just going to discard. We got the jack. I should have gone for the full house, but I think maybe with the knowledge that I had, that wasn't such a bad decision. Maybe we get a 10, maybe we get a club. And we get neither. Alright, so we got the 10. So that's kind of a rough start. Maybe we could make up for it. 2 more hands than I wanted to play, but maybe we take Constellation long term. I think that's a good option. Alright. So we have 3 of a kind and possibly have a flush. So maybe discard the king, the queen, and then we have the full house. And then we have a straight. And then, so just win it in 2 hands. This is a pretty good draw. For big blinds, you want to play 5 card hands, the first one. And then maybe we look for a Saturn pack, so we can touch on the boss. Alright, my new shoes just came in. So, let's see. We have the discards. I'm super partial to pairs. I'm an absolute slut for pairs. So here I think, what's reasonable? We're more likely to draw straight or more likely to draw the flush. I think the flush is easier to account for. Full house falls in our lap. We're gonna play it. Which is a pretty strong full house too. So we're kind of close to a straight, a low straight, and then a flush, but the flush is going to kind of not do a lot because of the lack of points. What do we have in hearts? Hearts are pretty good. I think maybe we try to go for hearts, or we go for the straight. Take this just in case. Okay, so if we play this, there's an even amount of every other suit. So maybe we try to leave, instead of playing these two and then leaving one for each of the suits represented, we can do this and maybe try to set up diamond flush. I like that. So then here, diamond flush might be the way. Spades wouldn't be so bad. Maybe if we had played a two pair or a full house, we could have beaten it in one hand. But didn't. And here I'm just gonna hope that we don't have to deal with. We get scoring soon. I just hope we get like a half joker, a shell. Obelisk is good. Maybe not what I spend my money on. I think we maybe take the Mystic Summon. I think we have to. I think that was the correct decision given what we know. Maybe go full house. A little bit of anti-synergy with red deck. I'm sad that it had to be Mystic Summon. But we can always kind of carry. Not always, but it is possible to carry one crappy Joker. Luckily, this will give us some clean copies. Kindness paid, played. Let's see. So this right here, I like the idea of maybe this straight, maybe a flush. I think the flush gives a little more points. I think the straight flush is even better. We sell for interest, and then we don't sell for interest, but we're not keeping it. Alright. Mr. Bones. I don't think Mr. Bones will be necessary. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. This is a non-scaling mult joker. Maybe I don't want to get a non-scaling chips joker, because then I'm left with a lot of non-scaling. I'm gonna save for interest. I was thinking about trying to look for Lucio. Maybe Square Joker might be the play. Squimbo. I think that's a safe play. They're not safe, but it's consistent. Let's see where it gets me. So if I play 4 hands and each hand scores about 800, we'll be pretty safe. I'm actually kind of scoring too much a little too soon. And then this should tap. Alright. I think maybe we try that. Maybe the blue seal is no longer needed. Maybe take the 7. I don't know if I'm interested in the 7. I think just go forward, hope for something better. Straight, not at all. We will not be playing any straights. This right here, what do we have? We have 28 plus, so it's about 45 plus 28, 73 times 3 times 18, so this is good. This is good enough. Shell. Actually, I think first we take Attack Soul. Canio. Okay. So that's all of a sudden really, really good. This run might actually just be saved. Like, just full stop. We just might be strong enough. Something like trading card, I think that'd be great. Let's try. We do need some way to destroy our cards. Card Sharp instead of Squimbo. Card Sharp instead of Michelle. This is why Eternals can kind of be a detriment. I was desperate for scoring. But if I wasn't, I wouldn't have taken the Mystic Summit because I could instead have Card Shark with Rose Michelle, maybe replace it. I think maybe we do high card build this time around. Of course. Alright. Even one face card would be pretty fucking fantastic. Maybe not high card, maybe we just do hair to be extra solid. Kinyu is it can grow really fast, but it could also just be static for a really long time. I was kind of desperate for a hanged man. Ooh, wait, actually. No. I guess I could do. I think Constellation would actually have been the smart choice. I think I made a blunder. I saw Constellation in my Joker slots and I saw it as untouchable. But maybe it was very much touchable. I think having the Michelle could have been cool, or it could have been useful at least. Are we desperate is the question. I think I'll make the trade. If I don't, I will just die. I think this is a really sad situation to be in. No value generators, maybe can't take. Ooh, never mind. I think we're in a fantastic situation. I love the situation that we're in a lot. I think we can take that high card route. Kinyu is just kind of boss mode right now. I don't want to rely too heavily on a legendary, just because if that's a really rare occurrence, I don't like to practice with something like that. But I think just for like securing the win, it would be wise to use it to like as much as. Also, I guess I'm also getting my Mystic Summit. I think if I get a Stuntman, I would take the Stuntman. The thing is, some of these cards, I think, my opinion on these cards, each of these individually is card sharp is almost always a joy with my playstyle. I always like it, I'll always take it. Mystic Summit is something that I never want as an Eternal. I always want it to either grab it right at the end if I have an open slot, just to, gold sticker it is what I would do. Or take it early on and use it to survive. Square Joker is something that you kind of pick up early game and you scale along the entire run, which I am doing right now, and it's working decently well. It kind of makes any hand strong, especially high card. Swashbuckler is something that I can take into the late game but really I'd only take it if I had an egg or a gift card. And I've been scaling either of those for the rest of the game. So let's see. What can we do here? I don't think, even if we landed the Hex on Arcanio, I don't think it would be worth it. I think we lose more points by cutting out Square Jokers, so that can't be it. And there's nothing really useful here. And nice, we have Hangman. I think I'm going to do one of different ranks, so that way we stick the high card. The plus chips plus molt combination is just really good for being immune to a lot of bosses, which is why I like to do it. It also opens up strategies with the obelisk. If I had space for the obelisk instead of like this Mystic Summit, I'd be able to build it with hairs after I play a few more high cards. And you would take a 5. I think I'll take that. I think I'll also take a face card. I'll take the 4. Alright. I know you get the Alright. Got that money. Okay, so our economy's kind of fixed. Short term. Blackboard. I love you, Blackboard. But maybe you're not what I want. Ouija kind of defeats the point of what I'm doing, which is just to be playing high card alone. Alright. That grabber is looking kind of juicy. That hangman is looking kind of juicy. You know what? I actually kind of feel decent about this run. I was feeling really unlucky about it, but shit, now I feel really bad about this run. There's no recourse for that. I can't pick up I can't pick up anything that saves me from that unless I can get enough score firsthand. I think maybe I set up a 7 and an ace, and then I pick the ace is the high card first, just so I can see where I'm at without Mystic Summit. And then discard for Mystic Summit. So I need to get a lot stronger because I can't rely on the runner. I think some hanging chads would be kind of nice. I guess if the goal is in one hand, we try to go for 4 of a kind. That. tips aren't really going to do much. We don't have any kind of setup that lets idle work. I'm kind of worried. I'm actually very worried. I don't think we have this. I think our only hope is to play 5 of a kind. Or try to at least get 4 of a kind. We can see if we can get that. I don't think we can. Not to have like negative faith in myself. That's pretty tolerable. So this most likely does not win. Let me actually spruce up this bad boy right here. Unless we get really lucky. Even then, I don't think that's enough to cover times 3. But, shit, this is the only shot. And shit, we did it. I think we win this run. If that's not too arrogant. Also, let me just pay attention to what we have. So this one shouldn't be too hard. We just have to make sure that all of our malt is in the right place. We'll take the hangman with Canio. So Canio's at times 9. Honestly, I didn't expect to win this run, but it seems like we are. I think I kind of lucked out in quite a few places. A red card at the start on rental would be amazing, rather than these 2 bozos, but yeah, I think we just focus on scaling for the next little bit. $20. I like to play my high cards. Alright. I don't think I have Mystic Summit on my phone, which is the only thing that I play this game. I'm just playing it on my laptop for this specific express purpose. I'm not going to take anything. I don't know what's in my Fool. There's nothing here that I could take. There is one thing here that I could take, and it's none of these. Alright. Look at all these banker options. So I think the way that we manipulate this is card sharp doesn't even activate on the first hand. So I think we just pull that. And then there's, of course, there's nothing to use here. Maybe we just kind of take off the hangman, hope we get a Fool. I guess I have to use. Nope. Alright. I think this is probably the lead. I don't know. Anyways, let's play high card. We're looking for the plus mult. here, and then we just play our aces, and we should be good to go. And we win. Alright, I have a pretty good rate on this actually. Like these options are just like one after the other. I think I lost twice. These days, so that's really nice. Shit, that was unexpected. Alright, that's about it for today. Actually, no, that's not it for today. We're gonna try to shotgun a ghost deck run. Just full throttle, not even thinking. Discard nines. Alright. I got a little bit of money. Alright, so now I have tens, take blueprint. I swear to God, oh my God. This is going unfathomably well. Discard your tens. So it's sixes now. Okay, so I think because we'll take Venus. I would have to take Paintbrush now. We take Lucille, even though it's a king. I think if we get a strength, we can strength that. Alright, what is it? We're on sixes. So we play the pair. That times 4, pretty good. So you obviously need the sixes. I think high card. Please don't win. Okay, it won. Alright, that's unfortunate, but you know, what do you expect? Base cards. And if you have a non-base card. Yep, here we go. Seal. Nope. All club cards are debuffed. Alright, so we have to discard Queen, so we get $5, doesn't matter which one. Don't play base cards is the rule. should have copied that, but we're doing alright. I think I'm just going to try to get ahead. Discard queen. So now we just play this, and then we don't have to worry about interest if I think maybe it's about to die. Yep. Alright, so we sell. We get the planet levels, so we're trying to get our chips from planets because we're getting all of our plus mold from Ride the Bus. And then we play something here to the right, so we get value. Preferably one either or. I think we're not going to have Faceless Joker for too long. We're just kind of keeping it because it's not costing us interest, but if we did, I'd sell it. There's a blue seal. But just in case, I will put a turn to left and right. Yeah, I'm going to put a death in the Fool. This is really good, actually. This is really good. This is really good, and ectoplasm. So we get first off, we get rid of this. Buy and use, negative blueprint, perfect. All right. Let's just take a look. See. Yep. Please give. Blue seal, perfect blue seal. So yeah, this should give maximum value for my pairs. The mime is really doing a lot of work. Really, I don't know if a lot of players appreciate the mime for what it does in terms of value generation, but it can be an extra planet, it could be a lot of extra money. You can copy it, get a lot more extra money. It's one of the ways that you can. Ooh, no, that's not. Bad. That's a bad choice. No repeat hand types this round. So I think with this one, we're just gonna have to win in one hand if we're really trying. I think we go no repeat hand types. So I'm gonna play a high card just to like discard, and that's a lot more than I thought it would be. And it works perfectly because now we get losing value and we can max it out. Find a blue seal, and then we put the devil on it. The devil gets copied by the mime. Faceless Joker gets copied by the blueprint. So we go here, and let's see. I think we just move this over. We play pair. 7,000. We play really carefully to not play pair. High card alone mollywops. Okay. I guess there's blueprint scoring. I want to have a gold seal, gold seal. Yeah, blue seal gold card is the dream right now. Immolate here is the correct choice. Money, stability. Let's put mime here. Fool. And then this right here just powers or hologram. So we move the mime, get extra value for the money. The mime more than pays for itself. It actually gives $6 extra. So it pays for both the hologram and the mime itself, of course. So we get pair. I think I'd love to make some gold cards. Joker Stencil could go crazy, but not really. The Joker Stencil's not going to do shit. I think take Luchador. Repair level. I think, yeah, we're strong enough. We don't need Luchador. I don't even want it taking up space in my mind. Alright. I think we win this one. I think this one is a shoot. And we just, it doesn't even matter. We're just buying to buy. Take trance. Go for it. So our next hand just actually does win. Except for this one. 5,000. Perfect. Alright. And this is kind of getting frustrating how I'm not drawing the right shit. But we're gonna be strong anyways. So if we copy with the mime side, we'll move it. I think this one. Gee, I hope I'm not falling for traps. Yeah, it might. Ooh, the double rental should not be a problem, but it is. Like, where the fuck are my gold cards? I don't have two. I need more gold cards. Alright. I think we go for the money here instead. I think that's the safe option. And then we copy. Gold card. Gold card. I'll take the 7. Heart card is buffed. The pair shouldn't win. I'll go here. No, right next to the top. Should just be able to barely keep up with demand. Plus interest. All right, this is okay. This is pretty good then. This is pretty good then. We got the lots of money. I think taking this is better. I think if we get, it almost pays for itself if we can get the gold card on the last discard. There's no point in having multiple blue seals. We get max value just from having one. All right. Not quite. All right. If it's scored, that's not good. If it's neutral actually if it's scored, but if it's the ones that we just played, it says played, so I think that's what it is. But yeah. Oh, okay, that was really close, actually. That was really close to being bad. Alright. Okay, it doesn't matter what we copy, actually. I can triple the score. So I think we're safe. I think we're, generally speaking, kind of safe. Really might depend on what we have coming up. Let's do easy publications. I forget, we have literally 2 open Joker slots. I'll go see what Judgment gives us. Queen, technically pretty good, I guess. Alright. That was not 10. think I barely. Okay, wait. No, I'm just gonna. All right, there we go. Okay. So that could be 400,000. I'll be able to one-shot the boss. The big boss. The big boy. The big boy boss. The big boss of the big boy. And he is playing only one-hand type, which is pretty... It's not an issue at this point. Mail-in rebate. Forever discarded 10 beautiful actions. Gold card? No, gold card. Kind of a waste on my part then. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Whack it. Ooh. Ooh. Perfect. This is actually perfect. Down to the last minute detail. I hope my hubris does not come back to haunt me. Alright, so we can get like up to 1 million. Alright. I'm happy with a couple milli. A milli in there. I'm a young money millionaire. I'm not desperate for that. What do we have? Verdant Leaf? Does Verdant Leaf affect me? Actually, it's a benefit. Fuck that. I'm playing. Give me this fucking dice, bro. What does the dice do for me? The dice does nothing for me. I don't have anything that uses probability. Except these. I guess if I get Glass Joker in like the next 2 swipes, then yeah. And I think we just skip, honestly. Alright. That was pretty easy. Gold stake. Honestly, 2 minutes ago was kind of